Some days you just feel a little bloated and you want something a little light. Well, today I'm going to make nachos and cheese for lunch. Let's get started. Today's Sunday. It's a fun day for me. It's a day that I just take a step back from the heavy and I go low, light, luscious. We'll be making nachos, cheese. Nice people at Old El Paso. Great sauce. Love the thick and chunky. This is mild because we're Canadian. For the cream cheese, is there any? Is there any? A little bit of half and half. You got the blender ready. I got colored peppers. You got your yellow, your orange, your red. We like to call them the multitude of different colors, forgetting what I'm supposed to say, peppers. We got your Old El Paso. Got your Old El Paso. Shut up, I'll be with you in a minute. We got your, these are the corn chips, the chips that we'll be using. I have some parchment. Got some of the white paper on here in a baking dish. And we're gonna put the nachos over top. We're gonna bake them with the cheese. We're gonna make the gravy. I like to call it the gravy. It's actually the sauce that you pour on it. I'm using Old El Paso sauce. And I choose to use it for two reasons. Number one, I truly do enjoy the taste of it. Plus, I can play it before I crack it open. Listen. Yeah. Friends, if your children ever want to get near this, tell them to stay away. This thing is lethal. I've got the knuckles to show for it. Just use extra caution. Bobby told you so. Now, you look at this and you're saying to yourself, hey, it's cheese, right? Well, it is cheese. But it's not just any cheese, because on account of Bobby's tummy, sometimes it makes some noises. I chose today to go lactose-free.
Lactose-free cheese, you can't tell the difference. I don't care what anybody says. I got turned on to this about 3 weeks ago. I enjoy it. If you close your eyes, you're eating dairy cow cheddar, okay?
And I grade. I grade.
Friends, if your children ever want to get near this, tell them to stay away. This thing is lethal. I've got the knuckles to show for it. Just use extra caution. Bobby told you so. And down. And down. When grading also, I like to make sure that I don't touch the cheese with my hands. Watch. It's the Bobby shake. I love to shake my cheese and get more in the bowl. I love to shake my cheese and get more in the bowl. Yeah. Okay, nachos, check. Lactose-free cheese, double check. We got the salsa, peppers ready. We got the cheese. So I've spread everything out. I'm gonna take the peppers now, and I'm gonna melt them all over. Spread them with love. Again, the heat will allow it to do its thing. There's nothing here to laugh about or joke about. Peppers are such an important part of nachos with cheese, especially if you love peppers like I do. Especially if you love peppers like I do. Especially if you love peppers like I do. Especially if you love peppers like I do.
Now, if you find big clumps there, just take your time. Take your time. Come on. It's Sunday. It's fun day. It's a happy day for everybody. Which means it's time to sing a song. I love my lactose-free cheese because it makes me feel at ease. My tummy won't explode at 3 a.m. And as you can see, there's nothing left. Or is there? We're ready, almost ready now to put this in the oven. Friends, the love of nachos with cheese should not be limited to one person or two people. It should be shared by many. I often ask myself, as I create new, delicious recipes for the free world, it's about nachos with cream cheese, and it's also about freedom. And we'll be eating in 5 minutes, so let's get this started. I'll be right back with you. And remember, extra careful when dealing with this. We're ready now to put this in the oven. We're at 270 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll put this in for about 15 minutes. And it'll give us a better gauge of whether it's ready or not. And if it isn't, you can always add a few minutes here and there. Now be very careful when you're putting it in the oven, because it is 270 degrees and you don't want to burn yourself. Also, don't fall inside. Okay. Gently with the fingers. Okay, that'll work. 15 minutes. Take the time to reflect upon what Sunday means to you. Enjoy the moment, people, because we don't get this often. And frankly, you know, I get a little freaked out sometimes. It almost sheds a tear. You know, at what point do you say, stop eating and wait for it to be ready? My answer to that is, when the camera stops filming. And what I say about that is, when the camera stops filming. That's the sizzle all up, baby. Now, what are you gonna do? The chef, me, always gets to try the first one. So I'm gonna look for that perfect spot, and I found it. Friends, Sundays are fun days. They're days to be enjoyed with friends and family. Light and airy, wonderful, and yet filling at the same time. Do me a favor, when you try it yourself, take the time to enjoy, but most of all, take the time to love, because that's all we got. Cheers.